Unc versus Baby Goat in a European final. The Socceroos are on the brink of USA 2026 and all the World Cup qualifying drama from around the globe. This is DMAC Daily. Sorry guys, it's time for another Yamal glaze session. I'm sorry, because the best player in the world right now is not Dembele, it's not Rafinha, it's not Salah or Mbappe. It's a 17-year-old kid with braces who talks smack in the press and then goes home and chirps on Instagram. Just know, if he posts a story, it's already over. Now I know this opinion gets these stat shaggers enraged. I can predict the 9 La Liga goal slander comments already. Tell that to Ronaldinho, by the way. But focusing on Yamal, man, has this kid ever underperformed in a big game? He's beaten Mbappe now like 7 times in a row. He's already level on international goals with Vinny Jr. And today's performance was another memorable chapter. 2 goals, man of the match, with Spain prevailing in a crazy game against France. Nico Williams cooked 2. Whoever eventually signs this guy will get their money's worth. Unc CR7 also scored a banger, but the stage has been set. Old-timer CR7 meets Lil Bro in the Nations League final. Their first ever competitive clash. Yamal will also face Messi in the 2026 Finalissima too. The script is going crazy. Moving to the real story of today though, and as easy as that. Bayich, please. The Socceroos take a giant leap towards World Cup finals qualification following a smash and grab victory against Japan. AZIZ-Y, the man who famously taught CR7 everything he knows with his first international goal in 13 years, to defeat the Blue Samurai for the first time in 15 years. Granted, it was their B team and they dominated the entire contest, but I don't care. Popper's Haram Ball is literally undefeated. A Burgess masterclass, Cherkati back in the fold, you love to see it. But they're not mathematically there yet. They face 3rd place Saudi Arabia in the final match day. The Socceroos simply have to avoid a 5-goal defeat to qualify. Considering they've only lost by more than 2 goals once in their last 70 games, I'm quietly confident. Also, shout out to fellow Group C national team Indonesia. Their fans cooked with this tifo and their players delivered too, defeating China to reach the next stage of qualifying. The dream lives on. Staying in Asia, and we had some historic results overnight. Uzbekistan held on in the UAE to secure qualification to the World Cup for the first time in the nation's history. There were tears of jubilation at full time. What a moment for the 57th ranked White Wolves. Don't sleep on these guys in 2026. The same can be said for Jordan. They too are heading to their first World Cup finals courtesy of Ali Olwan's hat-trick alongside South Korea, who took out 1st place in Group B. But perhaps the greatest miracle in world football right now, Palestine keep their World Cup dreams alive following a 2-0 defeat of Kuwait on the road. The resilience of this team is simply remarkable. Despite the horrific oppression and G-side inflicted upon the Palestinian people, this group isn't backing down. They currently sit 5th and are set to face Oman on match day 10. No matter what happens though in the final group stage match, these players ought to be proud of what they've accomplished. Meanwhile, in South America, Brazil were held to a goalless draw in Ecuador in Ancelotti's first game in charge. Moises Caicedo dominated as per usual. This Ecuador team's a problem, as are Paraguay. A massive 3 points against Uruguay to rise into 3rd. Finally, Argentina got it done against Chile. Julian Alvarez with a sublime chip goal, but it was another River Plate Academy graduate who stole the show as Franco Mastantuono made his Argentina debut at just 17 years, 295 days. The youngest representative in the 21st century for La Albiceleste. What a career he has in store. Anyways, that's all for DMAC Daily. Catch you next week.